Well, I started last time. So when you guys just started, because Kingsley interviewed.
All right, then. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Under Construction Podcast.
Gang!
I'm Miguel.
I'm Jay.
I'm Kingsley.
And today we'll be talking about dicks and cheese.
Oh, what?
Today we'll be talking about Jay and what he's planning on the future and
A good friend.
getting to know Jay. Since for right now we're trying to just get used to this and connect with the crowd.
Exactly.
Long story short, I'm here for a job interview, so I know if they want to keep me.
So yeah.
The casting.
Oh no.
Whoa.
So, no.
Unzips pants.
Hi, Casey.
But yeah, bro. But Jay, die the man himself, bro.
Damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, we started a new brand, CrisisCorps. Tell us a little about that. How'd you come up with that?
So I had the idea for about a year now. I kind of came up with it like first semester of my senior year, I want to say. So probably about a year ago now or something like that, a little more. And the original idea, I was gonna call it Inner Crisis.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And yeah, I'm trying to think.
That was a minute ago. I remember that. Though.
Yeah.
That was a cool minute ago.
Okay, what's cool stuff people say about their brand? No, I mean, I wish I had really cool stuff to say about it, and I do. I do like everything, but I feel like I'm still like figuring out certain aspects of it. But as of right now, it's just kind of like a passion project, I guess. Yeah, like I want that to be like my career, but yeah.
I feel that. Still figuring things out. He just started
Figuring
out the loops. Like, where'd you get the name from? Like, the inspiration behind the name?
So, Inner Crisis, it's called CrisisCorp now, or like Crisis Corporation, but Inner Crisis was kind of just like, kind of like the feeling I had while, kind of like in that time period, and even now, it sort of describes like, feeling like I need to just like do something. Like life is just kind of boring.
Kind of boring and bland.
And so like Inner Crisis is just kind of like all that like confusion and that sounds hella angsty, but all that confusion and ideas outlet into one sort of thing. So yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
What like inspired you to just start your own thing?
Exactly, like at this point too.
Not liking other shit. Not like niggas make garbage, but the mall is trash.
Mall is out.
Yeah, I kind of went through a period of not really seeing like stuff that I like so much, or stuff that I would really want to wear.
Yeah.
And then the stuff I would want to wear, or did want to wear at the time, like when I was really first getting the idea, I just couldn't afford. So it was kind of just like, I should do something. Exactly. And so I was, I was going to tell how I made the one shirt, but like I'm not wearing it. So it's kind of like, I can't really explain it. But, you could probably add it.
I could just add a picture of it or something on the side.
Yeah. So for like the main design, the first one that I came up with the dude holding the gun to his head, it's from this Japanese movie called Sonatine, which is like this Yakuza movie. Like the Japanese version of the mafia and all that. The movie doesn't so much tie into the tea, but I just really like
the image
that.
itself.
Yeah, that image itself, and yeah, so I just sat on that image for like if I check my phone, I probably made that in like January or February.
Last year.
So I sat on that the whole year, and then the pucker design too, I probably made that in like March or April, and I kind of just got caught up in school, so I hadn't really put things into production yet. But then, like we talked about last time, you did Stankfest. And I remember we were literally sitting talking, and I was basically just trying to figure out, like, what am I gonna do? Like I like clothes.
Yeah. People know you like clothes.
Yeah, like people know me for clothes, and like, you know, I make pants and stuff sometimes, stuff like that. So people had already kind of known me, so I was like, okay, I know I want to do a brand, but it was really just about like how, like how do I go about everything? Exactly. And so I had the designs basically, and then I just went, and it was really more about like, well, kind of just how I said how to start. It was really the how is more about just starting, like itself. Actually, just start. So I just started looking for places to get teas and stuff done, and then boom. And yeah, so
I feel like the hardest thing is just to start stuff.
Just to start, because you have hella ideas.
Bro,
like, yo, bro, we're gonna do this.
I still, even now, the brand is started, and I did the first like drop and stuff. Even now, I still have the problem of just starting. Like, even when I'm just trying to come up with new concepts, just trying to like just start pretty much is pretty difficult.
That shit is difficult.
Sometimes just overthinking. Sometimes it's just laziness, to be honest. Like, big procrastination. That's that's a big thing. Yeah. So
yeah, it's facts that like yourself is your like number one critic. Like,
for sure, dude. I won't say I don't let what other people say affect me, because it'll definitely like play back in my head.
Yeah.
But best believe, like, I'm the first person that's gonna be like, oh, this fit is trash, or oh, this design is like, nah. That's why, like, dude, the pucker design is like, because I just talk about that because that's what I put out. Yeah. But that pucker design came with like 4 other designs, all fucking garbage. Like, I'm like, I wouldn't put this on. I hope no one would put this on the shirt. But yeah. So I kind of forgot the question, but
it's a process. Just though it's a big ass process just to put things out, and just really takes time. But you fucking did it though. Like, it's time in the making. People already knew you did fashion. They're like, where's the leader?
Yeah, dude, the reception was like pretty crazy.
Yeah, shit was mad.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just happy with people like buying it. Yeah. Actually wanting to spend money. Because it's a lot of times like I see stuff. I'll even see stuff that I think is cool, and then it'll get down to like buying it, and then that's when you're really like, do I really want to buy this?
Exactly.
And so for people to actually be like, oh yeah, like I want to spend my money on this, like money I went to work for, money I did whatever, you know. So yeah,
I feel that.
It was just made me happy that other people liked it and felt like it was worth their money.
That's fine. But dang, like growing up, or like when you were smaller, who are some of your inspirations you're looking to? And like, what even drawn you close to outfits, particularly outfits and fashion?
To be honest, everything pre-high school for me was about video games. It was like really about video games. Like I had planned on like getting into coding and working with like Java and I forgot the other one.
Damn, before high school you were just thinking about that shit?
Yeah, I had like all that planned out. I took tech class in 8th grade. We got into like coding and shit and all that. So yeah, I was gonna get into like scripting, but then I realized how much math goes into that. I was like,
coding, what? Miss Pastor's class?
You don't just think of shit and then it becomes a game on its own. I was like, oh, okay, so I don't really want to do that. But it wasn't so much about that. It was just I got out of like 8th grade and I wore uniform up until then, besides elementary school. So like all middle school is uniform. So high school was coming up and I was like, I gotta get these outfits together. And I had always, back to your like first question, my main inspiration for clothing stuff was probably my, or just for fashion in general, was my brother. when I was like young. Honestly, like my inspiration for like what set the foundation for me was my brother.
Your brother.
Like being into the music he was into, just being into Babe, just all. What can I think of off the top of my head? Like we're talking like 2007, so like Babe, probably a little bit of like LRG shit. It's Vans. And then after like the baggy Babe era, it went into like the jerking era. So then it's like purple skinnies, red. Literally like a year later, we went from like 4XL jeans to like super skinnies.
Super size, like
yeah,
22.
so yeah, that was all my brother. Skinny jeans, put me on all of that. And music, which I would say is a big part of like shit, everything I do.
Yeah. Just
living. So honestly, my brother, and then outside of my brother, the people he kind of put me on to, Pharrell,
of course,
Kanye,
of course.
Who else did I look at like fit wise?
Flow Rider.
Yes, Flow Rider, my number one inspiration for everything. To be honest, shout out Flow Rider though. But
you just wear like white beaters and shit.
Nah, and then honestly, okay, that's all I can think of right now for when I was a kid, because I really wasn't into clothes.
Okay.
Like when I was a little kid, I really honestly whatever I thought was cool was kind of, when I was younger, it was just like what my brother thought was cool. Like I was just a kid. So then it hit hits like 2011, 2012, and like Rocky drops Peso, and I start hearing like, who the fuck is Rick Owens? What's a Margiela? I'm like,
what's a Margiela?
I'm like, what is all this? And this is gonna be the craziest thing. The real thing that really pushed me into researching like fashion names is like I started really listening to trap music like the end of 7th grade.
Jeez.
And I was like, I gotta search up what all this is. Like what? And then, cause I knew the main stuff, but I hadn't really dived into it. So combine like finding trap music in middle school and then getting to high school, and then that's just
took off from there.
Yeah, meeting people and just developing.
I feel that.
So yeah,
I feel that.
Yeah, I got some good questions.
Whoa. Dang. Then probably with this fashion stuff, like who are some of your dream collabs you want to work with? Like which artists, or just designers, or anybody in general? Your friends.
I should have thought of this before.
Me.
Me. Who do you want to model? Huh? Nah, but for me, it would be crazy to work with Nigo, of course, Creative Babe. That would be really crazy. The graphic designer for Babe, Ice Cream. I'm trying to think. It was another brand. He started his own brand after, but the graphic designer named Skate Thing is basically the one that made most of all like OG Babe graphics and stuff and all that.
Damn.
So if I could work with Skate Thing on like anything, that would be pretty sick.
Crazy.
Brand wise, working for, I really like Hysteric Glamour, so probably like,
You showed me that a while ago.
yeah, Hysteric Glamour. I got the have it on there.
Is the thing on you?
Shout out Hysteric, you feel me?
Okay. Yeah,
Some. But yeah, if I could do something with Hysteric, and there's a whole rap sheet of other people, but that's like what I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, it would just be really cool.
Sheesh.
If you could pick one person to model your clothing, what would it be?
Oof. Like that person who just gets you there.
Mad clout.
Hella clout.
You guys know he does like a bunch of different stuff. You guys know Johnny Sins?
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah.
Astronaut, police officer, doctor.
Very talented.
He's just everywhere.
I just want to add fashion model to his rap sheet, you know? No,
Bro,
but
that shit would be crazy, bro. Like your ad was just like Johnny Sins in the
Johnny
front,
Sins just like
no, dude, that'll be so. You don't understand. Like that'll open up a whole other market,
a whole nother market.
Johnny
like
Sins.
fashion and
Jay
porn.
died up.
Johnny, bro, if you want to rock some stuff, I got you, dude. I'll send you some shit. Honestly, like
That would be monumental.
that would be pretty
change
crazy,
the
bro.
game.
Like tap into the porn industry,
That'd
I
be
guess.
promo and in the you know.
Nah, but I really don't know, to be honest. It would be cool to have someone like big wear my stuff, but I think like if I could get all my friends to like not get all my friends to wear my shit, but like all of us are in our own lanes doing stuff to have them all model, and then we all just like
blow from there,
you know,
and just blow up like
blow
that.
up off of that. Basically, like when you see like I think Tyler with like Camp Flog on stuff like
Basically, honestly,
stuff like that. Not like putting people on or anything like that, but
it's how like he incorporates
people.
all his friends,
Yeah,
and everything he does.
Inclusion.
So like
stuff.
If it does get big, like oh shit, Chilla was wearing CrisisCorps. Like it's the homies though at the same time.
No, really though. Yeah, stuff like that. But off the top of my head, bro, like Young Thug. Like what?
Okay, yeah, that
Thug. Who's really helped? Like, who I really respect?
And I go crazy.
Like,
Uzi crazy.
Uzi.
I can see some fucker. Damn, Kaiser's. Oh,
yeah. Those are people I could like actually see wearing my stuff too.
I'll probably see Trav.
Yeah, I was gonna say Travis too. I'm just trying to think of people that really like helped me when I was growing up. Something like Travis and Thug. That was that same era. I found both of them like 2014. So that's like 8th grade into 7th. So that would be crazy for that to come full circle.
Like, whoa.
Like, nigga, I was on the bus listening to you, and now, like...
You wearing my fucking...
Yeah. But, hey, in the future...
You never know.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You never know. Damn.
That would be crazy.
That would be monumental, too.
And Flow Rider, of course.
And, of course, you gotta make him like...
You gotta make a
horse.
personalized white beater, bro.
I need a whole Flow Rider collection just for Flow Rider, though.
Just for him.
Just for Flow Rider.
Good dang. I was gonna say, like at Norbon, I always noticed like you always hung out with the older kids. You never like hung out with your crowd as much as like people were.
Fuck them niggas. That's why. No, honestly, it really wasn't like planned. I don't know, cause I would notice it too. Mm-hmm. It would literally just be like I would just get along with older people more. But it's kind of always been like that. Like I kind of just like can get along with everybody, but I kind of somehow gravitated towards older people. Usually, we just usually click better and get along. I guess just like I really don't know what it is, to be honest, because I don't want to say like it's a difference in maturity, because I know it is partially because some of the stuff like people my age would care about, I just don't fucking care at all. Like, but with that being said, like, I'm still mature. I still laugh at fucking
evil shit,
dicks and
the
farts,
shit we
dude.
talk about,
like, so I'm really not. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I usually did hang out with older people. They're not as annoying.
Do you think that like helped or influenced you in a certain
hanging out with older people?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not so much as like the hanging out with older people at school, but hanging out with older people like in general and stuff, it's definitely helped with them putting me on to stuff.
That's
my neighbor in middle school, he just put me on to a lot of music and just art and stuff in general. So yeah, I was about to expose him real quick, but like my mom might see this. I was gonna be like, "We." Oh my god. She might know. I'm sorry, Mom.
She might know the.
Nah, but yeah, and in that sense, because just they have more more knowledge. I guess.
More life.
Put me on the put me on the stuff.
More teams.
So yeah, yeah. I'll be thinking of stuff. I'm like, that's not appropriate.
It's just.
It's for the kids, bro.
Is it for the kids?
No, it's not for the kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my neighbor fucked a nun in a church.
In a church.
In a church, bro.
Just for like.
I don't.
Just
like.
In a church. That's
in a
actually
church,
kind of crazy.
Like that's really crazy. I don't mean to like gas it up, but like. A nun in a church, bro. Like,
how did he get himself in that position?
Yeah, like
we hang out with a nun.
Dude, I want to know. To be honest, I don't remember, but I just remember he was there, and they didn't get along at first. You know like when you're a kid and like you're mean to the girl you like because it's like
that, like.
Or you guys are like mean to each
how to
other.
talk
It's
to
like
them.
flirting. You know how to flirt.
You know how to talk to each other. So you're just like,
I think it was kind of like that, but it was like she must have been like, fuck you. I was like, I'm fuck you. I don't know. And they just ended up clapping.
In the church.
In the church, bro. Like.
He was like, call me father.
what the?
Now we're going to hell by association.
He was like,
whoa.
We'll cut that.
That, bro. Freaking. That church next to Fleming, everybody used to do crazy
oh
shit
my
there.
God. Used to get beat up. Used to get put on. Used to get flizzed. Like.
The one where the fair?
Same.
Yeah, where the fair is at, bro. Like, everybody after school just goes to the back and people would, like, sneak in there.
Yeah, dude. Like,
bro.
Middle school is fucking weird. Everybody's trying to be grown.
Bro,
We're not grown at all.
Middle school
like,
was a time, bro.
Middle school is funny,
you want to
bro.
be, like, teens, not even teenagers.
Not even
like,
teens. Like, we thought we were so grown in middle school for no damn reason.
That's funny, like, that's where I met Kingsley was in 6th grade, bro. Miss Taylor's class.
Miss Taylor's
shit.
class.
Bro.
No books.
People were bad, bro. Like, you just see books flying everywhere, chicken wings, fucking condoms full of water.
That shit is crazy.
No, bro, middle school.
Yeah, middle school is like...
I
don't know. I feel like middle school is the last time you could really... Like, get away with just about, like, you could really push it.
Because you can just graduate from middle school.
Yeah, that's because, like...
People did not do work. And they didn't walk the stage.
What's that shit? That No Child Left Behind or whatever? Like, they'll just push you to the next grade. So you could just... damn near anything. Yeah, like you can still get away with shit in high school. But they're more likely to, like, get rid of you.
Like
middle school, they'll just put up with you until like you have to damn near murder a nigga for them to be like, okay, enough. Like
stop.
Like, dude, we had kids doing the craziest shit in middle school.
The darndest things.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I can't even talk about
yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah.
I was 7th grade. Mr. Morris, what was it? 8th grade?
Mr. Morris.
Mr. Morris class. That's all I got to say.
I thought it said days, but it was the first time Kingsley and I see the fucking
things.
And for the first time.
It was crazy. I don't condone those things.
Like,
now, a lot of shit, I'd be like, bro, like, if people seen the shit we did in middle school, we would be canceled now. Like,
bro,
like
Twitter were
everyone would be canceled. Just how we was talking about, like, or how people was tweeting about, like, Slap Ass Friday or whatever.
Oh, bro.
We're like, bro, that was full on harassment. like assault, bro.
Like, all the kids, like, come out through the creeks and be like,
and
oh
like,
my gosh, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Like, with, like, real participation.
Like,
go slap asses. Like, what kind of fucking
fuck shit is this?
fiendry? Like,
no, it was like real life.
Yeah, no, that was real, just like assault.
You know, like because it's Friday.
Every single like boy was like mad turned on every single day.
That was not.
Like, wait till Friday.
Wait
till Friday.
Wait till Friday. That's not it.
Yeah, that no. That's a.
Damn.
That shit was like a national holiday, bro. Like every Friday, you just go walk around, just
Slap ass. Jesus.
what the fuck?
Just get a loud tutu.
It was just for everybody though, like chicks slapping
The
guys'
chick
asses.
just slap your
Like, it
ass
doesn't
too,
matter.
bro. Like if like a girl, you're just walking down the street and a girl just grabs and just fucking gropes.
Just
them.
like- Damn. I wouldn't know what to do. I would feel.
I just cry every night.
I wouldn't go out any Friday, bro.
Yeah.
I'd just stay home, bro.
It's like the purge. It's the ass purge.
Every Friday.
Protect your asses, man.
Sheesh.
Nah, but.
Nah, that'd be crazy. But any goals for 2020? Like, what's some little goals, big goals?
Well, do I really want to say this?
Oh, actually, you don't have to say your goals. You can just boom, meet them. Be
Just
like,
say, a lot of shit's coming.
A lot of stuff
Boom,
is coming.
boom.
gang.
I really don't like to speak on stuff until it's like not even when it's set in motion till it's near like the end of the process. Then I start kind of like telling stuff. So I won't tell too much yet, but just like on some casual goals, just get the brand more out there.
Okay.
Work on the brand more, pretty much, because I still do have like a regular job as of right now.
That's the goal, to leave the job.
Yeah, I really just don't want to work a regular job anymore.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, I don't know. I get other money from miscellaneous, but like, yeah. As of right now, legal money is
Legal money.
the preferred route.
Yeah. I feel
Kinda.
Kinda.
But
Kinda.
yeah.
You're here first.
But yeah, I'm trying to stop the 9-to-5 shit. That shit's not fun. It's not. Doesn't promote creativity either.
It doesn't, just locked up.
But when people talk about like just quit your job and do what you want to do,
It's way easier said than done.
It's way
bro.
easier said than done.
Easier
Because,
said than done.
Like, let's say I were to leave my job just because I want to, let's say, pursue film. It's like, I need to get around. I need gas. I need just gas to, like, go and film somewhere. Like,
in
I
general.
need food.
how are you
I
gonna
need,
even pay for film equipment? You know,
how am I
like,
going to pay for my equipment? Like, I feel like working, like, a regular job is needed until you have, like, everything kind of settled. You have, like, a way to make, like, steady income doing what you love and stuff.
Exactly.
So...
You just use that as motivation, just even going to work, be like, like, I can't wait till the day I blow up in this film shit so I can just finally quit. So when they just say, like, just leave your job now, I'm just like, I mean, it might have worked for you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
It's like
I think
50-50,
it's
honestly. It's 50-50.
I won't say it's completely out the window, but it's more, it's kind of person to person in a sense. And that also is, like, a hard decision to make, to be like, I'm going to quit my job to do this. So it's hard to even know when, like, the right time is to do that.
Yeah.
But, because, you know, there is some people that quit their job, pack their shit up, and went to do what they want to do, and now they're there.
Yeah.
And then there's, you know, Joe that quit his job to fucking start filming and has 2 YouTube videos out and can't pay rent.
Yeah.
Because
if you go that route of like quitting, you can't just be like, you can't like be at home not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people get comfortable with like, oh, like I got nothing to do. Like I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got shit
That
to
shit
do.
happens a
I think
lot.
that's why I haven't just quit my job either. Besides the fact that like I like money, there is times where I'm not motivated.
Yeah.
So I would just end up sitting at home and not doing anything. And at least with a job and my time of not doing anything, I'm making money.
Make money. So
To help still support what I want to do.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it makes sense.
it comes hand in hand.
Yeah.
So but yeah, just that laziness really catches up to you. Just like, I'll just do it tomorrow. Do this, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
bro. Procrastination is
Oh,
is a bitch.
God.
Because
You know?
like I think about all the time I have in a week that I could have done something else, and I just didn't because I was being like lazy, or I had got home from work and I was like, I don't feel like working on anything. But I'm like, let's say on a week span I play like 10 hours of fucking video games or 10 hours of fucking watching Netflix or some shit. Like 10 hours is a lot of time to do something.
A lot of time, bro.
Yeah, I think about that stuff like day to day. Like at the end of the day, I'd be like, so what did I do today? And was there anything productive in my day? And like, I guess it just depends on what you consider productive. But
for anything, we had a slight technical difficulty. I changed fits, but we're still under construction, so that's a part of the show.
Can we trade hats?
Yeah, you're the crisis man.
Just fit
You're the crisis man.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus. I was like, yo, this hat is tight as fuck. Shit.
There we go.
Keep on. You guys have lice.
We both have. It's like it's multiplication, bro. We're trying to
in your guys' head and shit. Like, oh,
we're trying to cancel the lice, bro.
It's PEMDAS, bro.
It's PEMDAS.
Yeah, dude. Okay, where were we?
We're talking about procrastination.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit really takes up time of your day, bro. Freaking iPhones have like weekly time.
Oh man.
Screen time.
That shit hurts me.
Bro, that shit's depressing, bro.
What's the most yours has ever been at though? I had a week where it came back to me, and I kid you not, it was at like 14 hours. Like
Jesus Christ, bro,
I did like nothing.
That shit makes me sad. I'm like, that's like 10 movies. That's like a school day. That's a full school day.
Or what is it? It shows how much you use it a day, right?
Yeah, a day.
Okay. Nah, not like 14.
Isn't it weekly? Like each week it tells you like a certain amount?
Mine is a day.
Is it a day?
Shit, I don't know, but my shit's a lot. And that shit's depressing. I'm like, fuck.
I
literally it's mostly like the mornings where I just sit in my bed. I'm just like on my phone, just looking at
it.
Bro.
Because like, not even new shit pops up, bro. I'm just looking at the same shit sometimes.
That's how it really hit me.
Like, why though? Like, why?
That the phone is really like an addiction. Because like,
addiction.
bro, I'll wake up and the very first, like my eyes open and I'm like, phone.
Your eyes are still burning and shit from waking up. And you're
phone.
Like,
I'm just looking for my phone, bro. Like, why is that a thing? Like, if I delete Instagram, bro, I just always like scroll to the app and always want to press it.
Dude, I kid you not. Like 2 minutes after I deleted Instagram, I'll try to open Instagram. And
I'm like, why is
I have
that
a problem.
Like, you'll spend time on something like, let's say I delete my Instagram and I still have Twitter. I would just be on Twitter, just fake.
Bro, it's not healthy, man. I just want to delete everything for at least a week. But at the same time, you're like, oh, I need to be on Instagram to tell my
Yeah,
friends,
but the thing is, like, you gotta, if you're gonna like delete your social media, you gotta find something productive to replace it.
See, that's the thing I don't.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I've deleted my Instagram before, like, all my socials for like about 2-3 months, but I was on YouTube way more.
Oh yeah, so
like it's
you
like,
just found something
I'm
else.
just doing something just as bad.
Yeah.
So like it's like you gotta like delete your socials, and instead of being on your socials more, you gotta like go to the gym or learn how to fucking
go to the gym, kids. Read a book.
That's why I tried to
get on a scooter or something.
That's why I did the library today, because I didn't have Instagram.
Oh, baby steps.
Until I reinstalled it. So.
Until I reinstalled it.
Like
half later.
Like I uninstalled it on like Sunday.
Okay.
And so I went through most of the week, and then yesterday, like that's the thing. This is what'll, at least for me, like I'll be cool without having it, and then it'll be that one person like I just don't have their number, or like I have no way to get to them other than Instagram, and then I fall back into the trap.
He's like getting back on there.
Like I logged in just to hit
See
them
what
up,
you missed.
And then somebody sent me a meme, and I fucking fell down the rabbit hole. So, yeah, but I'm trying to stay off Instagram, and that's another thing too, to tie it into like brand stuff, is like I don't want to be on. I don't like social media. Like I like memes and shit, but I really don't like social media that much. But
memes are funny though. Yeah,
I've been thinking about how big a part the internet and social media plays in like art in general now, like whether it's to promote your stuff and everything, not even just for fashion though.
Yeah, just to promote.
But music, your art, anything, because now that's the main way people go about like seeing new stuff is social media. So for me to even like, because I thought about that honestly as Runways, when I was first making stuff, I was like, damn, it would be kind of cool if I just ran a brand that like did shit old fashioned. Like I don't have any social media. I had to like you know the brand Evisu? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like when Evisu first started, bro, it was like a small, I think it was, might have been a couple of people. And bro was literally like hand painting like 14 pairs of jeans a day. And like, I think he like knew everyone that the jeans were getting shipped out to, like everything like that. Like you really had to have connections and stuff. So, but that's just really hard in today's time to try to pull something like that, bro. No social media.
No.
Yeah, it's really hard to promote your stuff without having social media because that's where everybody's at. Like, let's say we try to run this podcast without sharing it to anybody.
Like what?
Literally, it'd be almost impossible.
It would just be us talking to each other, like
just on the daily, no views.
So, yeah, it's hard to try and do stuff without social media, but we can control how much we use it in the ways, you know.
Yeah, because there's like positives that that social media has, which is like promoting and being able to contact and meet new people. But there's also like the negatives where you get addicted and you're just looking at what other people are doing. And it's not even just like people like from that you know, but like you'll be looking at like I'll be looking at famous people shit or like UFC shit. And I'm just like, bro, they don't even know I exist. And I'm spending all this fucking time
just like
I know they don't even know I exist, bro.
So watching them like talk. I mean that's practically what we're doing is people watching us talk, but still like it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just get like caught in, sucked in. I'll just be like,
Yeah, I'll be like, why am I watching somebody else's success and not building my own success?
Or I'll just be like scrolling, like, what am I searching for? Like, why am
I keep refreshing?
I'll be like looking for the meaning. I'm like, there's no meaning.
There's no meaning. I'm like,
so you would think once you see there's no meaning, you'd be like, okay, this is pointless. No, that's the part that really irks me. Is I know there's no point to all the scrolling, but the second I put my phone down,
you grab it right.
You get up and be like, "What's going on?" Like, nah, dude.
Just the
pretty unhealthy.
It is.
I think phones are like the biggest addiction for like everyone, and I think it's such a big addiction because no one knows it's an addiction, or no one thinks of it as an addiction.
I know.
Like the two things I feel like people don't think of as addictions too much is like phones and food.
Yeah,
I feel like those are like the main addictions.
Food is I feel like me myself. I spend a lot of money on food, like a lot. Like it's depressing looking at my bank statements and just seeing Chick-fil-A, fucking Panda Express, for this and that.
I don't even like checking the Bank of America app.
I don't
because I just see
it's
like
scary. It's lots of red, whole lot of red.
I just look. And it's not like I be broke or nothing, but it's just like seeing what I spent my money on. Why?
Yeah, bro. Like,
why did I do that?
I was looking at, I think like on the Chase app, there's something you can do so you can see like how much you like averagely spend like in a month, and it gives you like certain sections. And like on food, I like average $200 a month. On food, just eating out, just
a month. Damn, yeah,
I'm in the same. Last year, I probably spent a generous estimate, like $2.
Yeah, I feel like if I added up, it'd be around that much too, like $1,000.
Yeah, like actually no, probably more than that. Say in total, I spent almost with no job, so I think that's pretty decent. Yeah, I probably spent like $3. Doesn't make sense.
That's a whip.
That's a whole whip. That's a whole whip I spent on fucking food, bro.
Just like, that's a whip.
Can't drive a burger. Can't drive a fucking burger.
That's a whip.
Oh, yeah.
My parents say like, I don't buy a lot of shoes. I don't buy a lot of clothes. But to them, like having more than like 3 pairs is like, bro, what
outrageous.
Yeah. So like I'll come in like with a new pair of shoes and then they'll be like, let's see if you could eat your shoes spending money like on shoes. I'm like, bro, what the
have you seen my bank statements? Like
you can eat your
like I'd rather you buy some shoes and spend more money on food because food is gonna come and go.
There's no
Come
longevity,
go.
bro. It's just you eat it and you shit it out, and that's
It's
it.
gone,
You're
bro.
hungry
You get
again, bro.
hungry.
You're hungry before you shit it out.
Exactly. Yeah, there needs to be a
Yeah.
better way. Just the whole cycle.
Yeah.
So you just gotta start cooking, bro.
Yeah. Just like cooking. Cooking is amazing. It's
Cooking
just
is-
you know what really gets me in cooking is washing the dishes.
Oh yeah, it's just like a
Gotta wash
pot,
the pans.
pans, clean up.
The cooking itself, I don't mind that. That's the part that gets some people is like the process. Process is fire to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's all the smells.
Finished
You get to
product.
watch this creation.
I feel like you cherish it more because you're like all excited.
You made this, like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
made this.
Yeah, you're
Like this is my child.
I look at like making food. I look at like clothes, like art in general. It's like damn, like I made this, and then I'm about to enjoy this shit. But
like you have to clean up.
cleaning,
Or you can just close your eyes and be like,
done right there, boom.
but damn, nah, bro. I mean,
Yeah, that sucks because we're like, fuck, making it, cleaning.
you're making
I'd rather
it
just
too.
drive down the fucking street to go to fucking In-N-Out or something.
We're making excuses for us to keep eating like
Yeah.
shit.
You're making it. I'll just be like, I can be doing something else. Then that's why I buy food. It's fast.
Yeah, food's pre-made.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
That shit's bad for you, bro.
diabetes in the future, like, for sure we're gonna have like that's even flashbacks of like all the shit we ate. That's
Of
fucking-
the 20 burgers to the face in a week, like.
Bro, that's how it is, bro. Like, I'll eat like In-N-Out, the next day I'll eat Chick-fil-A, the next day I eat fucking this.
Dude, I eat out multiple times in a day. Like, I'll eat out in the morning, be out the whole day, and get hungry again. And
Got
then
eat out
eat
again,
out
bro. You don't even work out that much either. I need to start going to the gym.
My metabolism is.
I don't thank God we have a
it's like a
metabolism.
true blessing, bro. Because, wow, I would be a lot bigger than this.
Yeah.
But that's why I get excited to go to Mexico because I go and literally like everyone out there is like, come over, like I'm cooking, like come over, like,
Ooh.
and like you don't really spend that much.
About to come back like 10 pounds
Puffy,
more,
bro.
bro. How long are you going?
I'm going for a week. Yeah, bro.
Damn. Oh, that'd be good.
Mexico, bro. That's just crazy out there, bro.
Mexico.
It's like a whole different lifestyle out there.
What's the thing you tell me? The fucking chicken head story.
Oh yeah, bro. Like they grab the chick. I mean, the food's healthy out there, bro, because it's all
fresh,
grown. Yeah,
bro.
it's fresh, bro. It's not processed. It's not nothing like. You literally see your like aunt go grab a chicken by the neck and just turn that.
You don't know, way.
Like it's
Damn.
crazy, and then like later on you're eating some fucking chicken, and it's like, damn, I seen this guy's demise, bro. Like, poor guy was murdered a couple hours ago, and now this guy's
Now he's on my plate.
now
It's
he's on
delicious.
my plate with some beans and rice
Some beans and rice.
and some chili, bro. Like, damn.
Damn, bro, Mexican food sounds hella good now.
That sounds fire. Diana's.
A Diana's burrito, I put you on, bro. That thing.
Woo! The burrito was smacking last time, bro.
That shit was good. I'm not gonna complain. Y'all like taco gallito?
I think I ate this pretty fire, yeah. Especially like late nights when you're like coming back from I don't know where.
Like a kickback or something.
Yeah, and then you just go to El Gallito real
Woo!
quick, get a chata and freaking tacos.
Yeah, that shit's good. I'm gonna complain. I don't think I had the tacos there, but like, I like burritos.
The burritos are fire from there too.
The carne asada fries. Those are kind of.
That sounds crazy right now.
Go. Sponsor us, please.
That sounds crazy right now. You see this one?
Milk and cheese.
Okay. Now you lost
Milk and
me.
cheese.
Now you lost me. Sheesh.
Dairy boys.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, we're still recording.
I forgot. But
Is there
any last words you want to say to the people before we put it off?
Talk your shit.
Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit, hubby.
I
Come
do
on.
eat ass.
Definitely.
Shout out Mia.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to
Mia. He does. Say it again. Say it louder.
you. I eat ass.
That's the fucking
Okay.
timestamp. J-Dog eats ass.
J-Dog
Confirmed.
admits his addiction. Eating ass.
Eating ass. You guys got me.
I have a problem.
the viewers didn't know, this is actually a intervention. This is an AA meeting.
This is an anonymous
an AA meeting, yes. No, but what I want to say to the people, CrisisCorps stuff coming very soon. Be on the lookout for that. I'm a virgin.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Let them know.
In the video right there, boom. I'm a virgin.
I'm a virgin. Right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is Kingsley.
Virgin.
Alright.
And this is Under Construction.
Episode 2. Done, motherfucker.